white stuff already. Right guys, welcome to another video. Sorry I've not put one out lately. It's been really busy, work, amongst other things. Been busy down training. So this past week, I don't know whether you guys are aware, I do dabble in a bit of martial arts, in particular Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And this past week I was awarded my purple belt. So, well chuffed with that one. Anyway, back to the fish. Yeah, so not a lot's been happening on the fish side of things. It's very cold now. We're down to 2 degrees if we're lucky outside. As you can see, we've got snow falling. Only been snowing a couple of hours and we're already on an inch on ground already. I'm just doing a bit of work outside. Why not? I bought myself a few lights to go outside up top of garden. So I've got one to put on me pergola, just to cast some light on pond, and I've got a couple of spots to go in on the outside of my shed, just to put a bit of light in front of the shed. Well, yeah, I'll spin you around and I'll show you a pond. Look at this. This is what we're dealing with. Fish all grouped up just in that corner down there. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them, but they're all grouped up down there. Pond at minute, it's just a really dangerous level at minute, temperature wise. So my pond at minute, as you'll see here, so pond temperature 2.4 degrees, so really dangerous level at minute. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do. 4 degrees is getting on dangerous for the fish, but now dropping down to 2.4, it's well below comfortable level for them fish. So yeah, I just don't know what to do now. Really, I need some covers, but thumbs at minute, they're a bit short. But yeah, don't know what to do. So what we've got here, guys, I'll spin you back round. So I'm putting a spot up there. It's an RGB light, so I'll be able to cast different colours onto the pond. It's got a couple of these spots. These are just going to go on in front of the shed, just to cast a bit of light down onto the floor, just give me a bit of light, because our back garden, it gets really dark at night time. So for quite a while now I've been wanting to get a bit of light just on top of the garden, just so we can see more than anything, because once it goes dark you cannot see anything up top of this garden. So yeah, I'm being silly, I'm out in snow because I've got no better to do. So that's what I'm doing, putting some lights up. Kids are in house, playing out VR headset, having a bit of fun. So yeah, that's about it. A minute, guys. I'm gonna crack on getting some these lights up, and I'll catch back with you in a bit. Another thing I've not mentioned yet, that filter from my last video that had a crack in it. Still not heard anything back about that yet. Well, I say I've not heard anything back. They did message me saying that they'd send me a replacement, but this were well over a week ago, and I've not heard anything else since then. Not had no replacement, they've not been to fetch old ones, so I'm going to have to get back in touch with Quinny again and find out what's happening. Because usually, from past experiences, they've been pretty good with the replacements or, you know, getting things delivered, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. So yeah, that's that one. Alright, catch you back in a bit, guys. Right, so what I've got a minute, guys, I've just mounted that up there, and then cable comes along into this IP66 junction box there. Cable comes along the top of this beam and then round and down into the shed. Now, for the time being, I've just held these wires up with cable ties because I ain't got any black cable clips. I don't want to do it in white because it'll look right ISO. So I'll just put it over cable ties for now, and then I'll pick myself up some black cable clips just to smarten it up. So I'm going to get myself back in the shed now, get power knocked off. Now these lights, originally I was just going to put them on a switch, but I think what I'm going to do is put them on a socket, because I've got a timer what I'm going to plug them into, just so they're not on all time. So then I can just plug them into a timer, set what times I want it coming on, so like, as soon as it starts going dark they can come on, and then shut off when it starts coming light. So that's what I'm going to do with them. Right, finally got that done, guys. Only the pergola light though, not managed to get the spotlights done in the shed. It took me long enough to get all these wires through and get power to it and everything. So I guess I'll show you what I've done. So for the time being, the light's just plugged into this timer here. Eventually it will go into a junction box up there somewhere, what will also have in it the cables for the down lights, what's going to go in front of the shed, and then all three of those lights will come into this timer here. Now that socket there, I have actually took it off of the lighting main. Now, although you shouldn't really have a socket off a lighting main, this isn't going to matter too much, because this socket is purely going to be for the lights, and that plug, I've taken the 13 amp fuse out of it and put in a 3 amp fuse. So I mean, the lighting circuit is on a 6 amp breaker, but these LED lights take no power whatsoever. So just by having a 3 amp fuse in that 3-pin plug, it's ample protection for them. It's not going to cause any damage by having it into a 3-pin plug like that. So I'll take you outside and we shall see what we've got. So here we are. I don't know how well that colour's coming up on camera, guys, but at the minute I've just got it set to a pinky purpley colour. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how well it's picking it up, but it's really nice, to be honest with you. I do like my pinks. I don't think I can't really change the colour of it while I'm recording either, because of this app I'm using to record. So I would need to stop recording to change the colour. I'll do that now, just so I can show you a few different colours. So that's a warm white. Which I suppose would come in handy to lighten back garden up a bit. We've got blue. Or maybe you might fancy a bit of green. Or if I get sick of green, I could maybe put it onto a bit of red. This one is a core white, so it's a lot brighter than the warm white, which again lightens the garden up quite a lot. But I have to admit, I like the pink best. What's the point in having an RGB spotlight if you're not going to use it in RGB? Love myself a bit of pink. Right, I'm going to go in now anyway because I'm freezing. Don't quite know when I'm going to get the shed lights in yet. Busy day at work tomorrow, so I can't see me getting it done tomorrow. But we shall wait and see. And I'll catch you back in week again, guys. See you later.